I have a really huge problem, you guys. I'm going to have to sell my entire PC to travel for 5 weeks on the road to go to the National. Going to sports card shops, buying sports cards, connecting with collectors, meeting all of you in less than 48 hours. God help me. I am freaking, this is going to be crazy. I cannot believe this is happening. I'm planning like a maniac right now. 5 straight weeks. We're going to be going to a bunch of cool shops, meeting some of you guys, and I'm just really pumped, man. It should be a good time, just to kind of preview everybody. We're going to go to Kentucky Roadshow, RBI Crew 7, One of One Sports Cards, Gem City Collectibles, and we got a bunch more shops. But just to highlight you guys and give you guys a little glimpse of what we're doing, everything we're doing is planned out. And if you guys want to come meet us at a shop or you link up with us, we're going to announce the schedule, but we're getting into the planning right now. And I am not bringing any sports cards. No sports cards will be brought. I know, probably panicking, right? Well, the reason for that is because we're going to be picking sports cards up on the road. I'm going to be going live on Whatnot on the road. We have a car. We have everything organized. And you guys got to check it out. You guys got to follow my link. I'll give you guys content here. Every other day, there'll be content from this tour. But when we're live on Whatnot, you'll get other updates on there. So if you guys want to check it out, what a time to be on the road. Come on, guys. Do you really think I'll sell my PC? I'm about to go on the road for 5 weeks, and I kind of want to show you guys a little bit of PC updates, some travel updates, and talk about these next 5 weeks. The Mojo Sports Summer Tour, Road to the National. I'm pumped. I'm leaving in less than 48 hours. I want to get out some content and get you guys jazzed up for this and kind of get everybody on board. A couple PC little updates here. Some PC updates, as you can see. I reorganized a lot before I left, which is one of my favorite things to do. So I put all my raw, like Fox, stuff like this that I have in there. In here is a lot of rookies, some more Fox, Kings. But in here is pretty cool. So I'll grab this down and show you guys. I'm still top loading. These are DeMarcus 101s. And I got to tell you guys, man, one of my favorite things to do is right now it's about 1:37 in the morning, 1:35. I'm throwing a ballpark. And one of my favorite things to do is just to organize cards, put in a podcast. I love these towers. I love putting it like this. And this PC is priceless. Here's my PC of the Sacramento Kings. So I had a bunch of these magnetics laying around. And, listen, personal preference. Everybody's different. But I decided to put a lot of my cooler Kings cards in magnetics. Kind of some updated Sacramento Kings PC stuff. With how well we played in the playoffs, it got me really juiced up, and I put a lot of my favorite cards in magnetics anyway because PC stuff I don't mind about grading. I'll grade it if it makes sense, but I don't mind it being raw. But for example, these De'Aaron Foxes, he signed these after Game 7 for me. This actually might be gradable, right? So I didn't put this in a mag. Anything I put in a mag, pretty much I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to grade it. I'm okay with it. But that Davion I put on the side. Davion Mitchell, Cracked Ice, De'Aaron Fox Revolution. This is a really cool card. I don't think a lot of people, not many people would notice, but I noticed it. It was in a top loader with tape on it, and it's a De'Aaron Fox tie-dye. Beautiful card right here. Courtside out of 25. Just a stunning card. Put that in a magnetic. Former Kings, Buddy Hield Gold out of 10. De'Aaron Fox, Dominion out of 75. This is a cool one. Davion Mitchell on-card auto. Mitchell optic rookie auto. So getting a lot of Davion in. Try to pick up Fox when I could. I do have a lot of Fox stuff stored away. The classics. We got Mike Bibby. I just felt so good putting these in magnetics. And everybody's different, but this is personal preference. Vlade Divac. A lot of these old school Kings. Doug Christie. And I'm just going to fly through this whole row. Mike Bibby. I love that these are on card. Vlade, look at that. Beautiful. The King of Flop. The Rock, Mitch Richmond, got to interview him at the National last year. Doug Christie. And then this is pretty sick. Ben McLemore, Gold. Chris Webber, Game Used from Colossal. National Treasures. Mike Bibby, Auto. Vlade Topps Auto is pretty interesting. So he's like a GM there, which no hard feelings. It is what it is. I actually have a lot more Vlade Autos than I thought. And some of these cards have come from you guys, so I really appreciate this. Mike Bibby. Look at that auto. Another Mike Bibby. This is a cool one. I'm not really mentioning the products just because I'm not trying to get in depth, but this is from Intrigue, and that's actually a 9 out of 10 Kevin Martin patch, which I love. Rookie De'Aaron Fox 1 of 1 with Jonathan Isaac and Josh Jackson. Davion Mitchell patch auto. Oh, this card's beautiful. This is from LeBron's rookie year, 03-04 refractor. And you guys hear me a lot, I'll reference 0304 refractor. I'll be like, oh, that's Giannis's rookie year, or oh, that's LeBron's rookie year, or oh, this is that. When I see this card, obviously I think like Chris over Sacramento Kings, but I'm thinking, wow, this is LeBron James rookie year, 0304. I don't even have to look at the year. I can see the design of tops. Davion Mitchell, rookie auto, and then, we're getting into some good stuff here. So this isn't all my King stuff, but for the most part, this is what I could find for just organizing before my trip. Like I said, I love organizing my PC. I can come home to this, and it makes me happy. There's a Kobe version of this card, but this is the Chris Webber West and Juwan Howard East. Beautiful card. This was a gift that was given to me, and I really just have to say this is one of my favorite cards. 3 of 5, Too Proud, Davion Mitchell. Picked it up from Dope Cards Matt. Harrison Barnes out of 10. Harrison Barnes Genesis, and I'll just fly through some of these. Davion Mitchell. Barnes Panini 1. De'Aaron Fox jersey card. So some of these were already in magnetics, and I kind of just went with the flow and just decided to carry it forward. Like this IT was already in one. That's a cool one. The red, that's from Canada. I love that. I remember where I pick up cards sometimes. Like I remember getting this in Toronto. It's crazy. Marvin Bagley 49 to 49. Mike Bibby, Bobby Jackson. This is a great card. 1 of 1 logo tag auto. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, it's here. Thank God. I was thinking about where is this card because we used it in a YouTube video. This card is unbelievable. 191 out of 225. Chris Webber. And that's from the 0304 Exquisite. Mike Bibby. Some other stuff in here. This is cool. This is Kobe's like top tier players. And he selected Ben McLemore on that list, which Ben, got a lot of respect for him. Harrison Barnes, Patrick Patterson, De'Aaron, Tyreek, and then I'll show this last one. This is pretty cool. Tyreek Evans with the Kings patch. And Tyreek was a big part of the Sacramento Kings, and he was just a great guy to the fans. And he was a big deal. 25-5, really impacted a lot of what happened in Sacramento in terms of like when it was going bad. This guy was the one thing we had to look forward to, so a lot of respect for Tyreek, and he was always pretty cool. I actually ended up getting some game shoes from him, and he would sign autographs after the games, and like that was equivalent to meeting John Moran at the peak, pretty much, like Derrick Rose, someone like that. So that was pretty cool that he was like that nice to us. Advice to anybody, like form a PC this year. Let that passion radiate through who you guys like. Hall of Famers, kind of mid-level quarterbacks, stuff like that, a little bit cheaper. But don't let anybody tell you how to collect. Don't buy, Anthony Edwards because everyone's buying Anthony Edwards. Like buy it because you want to, which like it is the most cliche thing said in this hobby, because like I've always tried to expect like a different response, and I ask the same question, and I feel like I need to frame it differently at card shows, because I'm always like, oh, what advice do you have for new collectors? And everyone just says buy what you love, which I always enjoy hearing, because that means it's the best thing we can do. That's the best advice I can give, is buy what you like. So shout out to Ultimate Pastime, and just many other people that inspire the true PC collectors, the people who value that the true collector, man, because like Fanatics, Panini, breaking's cool and all that stuff, but nothing beats the true collector, the kids in the hobby, and like the local card shops and the history behind the hobby. I don't know much about vintage, and that's why I'm always open-minded to it. I want to learn more, but I'm pretty good with this basketball modern kind of market. The 08-09 national treasures being $700, hobby boxes being $50. You guys know the era I come from. I'm not a 90s guy, I'm not an 80s guy. I'm a post-recession collector. I started in 2009, 2010, so right after the recession. Like I always say, it kind of gives me a little bit of like an idea. I had a better like upside of like what this modern market was looking for, because most people didn't really care about rookies back then, and then it kind of boomed, and then like something clicked. And the market, what I'm getting at here is like everybody has different like understandings. Like some people can recognize a Koufax card like this, and I'll hear them say it at a show, and I'll be like, I actually don't know much about that card. Can you tell me more about it? And then I just learn, rather than front and act like, an expert, which like I'm not. Everybody has niche things, and like that's why that 0304 speaks to me. I love basketball. And some people get upset, and I know some people could get upset, and they're like, well, if you don't know 0304, then you don't belong in sports cards. I'm like, that is like so toxic. Like you shouldn't have to know everything. Like the best thing you can do, and I think that's why this channel helps so many people, is you just learn as you go. Education is huge in this hobby. Like, we got to be more inclusive, not exclusive. I see a lot of people putting out content or like just rude at shows. They're like, you know, trying to tell people how they should collect or how they should book a room at the National, or like they shouldn't group up. And like, dude, come on. Like, number one rule is you can't tell people how to collect what they love. Like, just like go with the flow. You know, I'm showing my Sacramento Kings PC. Like, I'm sure 80% of people watching this are like, don't really care about a lot of this stuff, but they appreciate that I like it. This is the packing process. So I'm telling you, like, I'm not packing cards. I'm packing team bags. We got sticky notes for the whatnots. We got a Wells Fargo for money, batteries, clothes. Look at this, exclusive. Black with the white hoodie. If I made a t-shirt, maybe 10 to 15 bucks, something in that range. If I made a t-shirt for you guys to personally pick up at the National, what caption would you want it to say? Just food for thought. And would you buy it? What I'm thinking is I'm going to do a National shirt revolved around the National, and you can pre-order it, and then you guys will have like a pick-up party or something, or you can pick it up somewhere at the National. That's kind of our plan with that. But some of the essentials, I've got some gifts to drop off. I'm gonna drop this off to Jimmy, Ty Washington, Flawless Auto for his PC. And Card Collector 2, of course, we're gonna go see him. So I have these Harry Styles, which he's been asking me for. Mojo Sports stickers, some freebies, and then we get some packages here. These are gonna be really sick. I'll open these at some point. Labels, which if anybody asked me what I use for shipping, if you're shipping out volume cards, trust me, this Rolo printer's on Amazon. Unbelievable. You don't have to ever pay for ink again. Got these to sign stickers, and I will try to sign some stickers while I'm on the road and send them out to people through the mail just to stay in touch. The only video game system I'm bringing is the Nintendo Switch. Got FIFA. Ready to go for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just a little check-in as I'm departing here. And if you guys want to check out the tour, we have the tour poster out. And if you guys are from any of those cities and you have recommendations, throw some restaurants, ball games, J. Cole, anybody, it doesn't matter, Diana Ross. If you know something going on in these cities in this time frame, let me know in the comments. And I'm super pumped to bring you guys with me on the Mojo Sports Summer Tour, Road to the National, starting in Chicago, ending in Chicago. I wouldn't want it in any other way. I'm glad to bring you guys with me. And if you guys enjoyed this video, like it, comment down below, and please guys hit that subscribe button and those notifications. You do not want to miss any of this content. It's going to be every other day, and it's going to be pretty crazy. So you know, it's going to be one of the best summers that I'll ever have in my life, and I'm so pumped to be doing this. I love doing this every single time, every single day. So that's it. Let's go.